Hello and welcome to Every Day is Earth Day with Fiona Dempster, the podcast. And this is episode 115. Today I wanted to talk about photography. I love taking photographs. I've loved photography since I was a little kid. And back in the day, it was regular film cameras where you took the picture and you didn't know what you had until it was developed. And probably 90% of what was on the roll I usually threw out because they were really crappy. And how lucky are we that technology has progressed as dynamically as it has over the past 40 years, and we now can take photographs with our smartphones and instantly see what it looks like, and we can delete it or we can save it. We can post everything that we take from our phone on social media and share it, and we can now filter it or we can edit it. We can do all sorts of amazing things with photography. So today, what do you love to photograph on the planet? There are some really amazing, talented photographers that use the tools to photograph all sorts of amazing landscapes and colors. And what do you like to photograph on the planet? What images catch your eye? I love birds. I don't really have a camera that takes a photo fast enough for some birds. And I'm looking at exploring the possibilities of a GoPro because I love videos, but I also love still photos. And I'm really curious to put it out on my deck and record the birds uninterrupted, unbothered by human interaction when they're at my bird feeder. So that's one type of photography I'd like to do. But sometimes I also love macro photography. I love getting as close to microscopic as possible without having to own the electron microscope. So that's really fun to see the hidden textures that you just don't see at a distance, but when you look close up, there is texture and color and depth and essentialness that you just don't see when it's far away. So, what does your eye see with a camera, without a camera? What beautiful pictures of the planet do you enjoy? What allows you to relax? What invites you to something different? Even portraits of people. Are you willing to be present with the image and not? We have our first glance, right? Our first glance, first reaction. And let's play with this today. Look at a photo for 60 seconds and really be present with it and really look at it, look into it, around it, through it, with it. Ask yourself, what was the photographer looking at? That's reflected in the image, if you can be aware of that. And what are your own points of view about it? And what if none of it was significant? What if it didn't mean anything and it just was, and it was your interaction with it? Would you be willing to have that? Cool. So play with photos and images of the planet and the people on the planet today. Spend 60 seconds being present with it. What do you perceive? What do you see? What do you receive? And what do you gift? Thank you for joining me on this episode of Every Day is Earth Day. See you tomorrow.